Hi everyone, Sandra Vale here at Homesteading Ways, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make overnight oatmeal. Now I'm sorry if I sound really echoey. I'm in the process of moving. I packed up a lot of stuff and so the kitchen's very echoey and I can't get my microphone to work for some reason, so try and bear with me. But anyhow, if you haven't heard about this huge big trend on overnight oatmeal, you're kind of in for a treat. I first heard about it about, I want to say, a year or so ago, but I never tried it, at least not at the time, because the thought of eating cold oatmeal did not appeal to me whatsoever. But then I had a friend who's similar to me try it herself, and she said it was actually really good. And so I said, what the heck, let's give it a try. So I'm going to show you 3 different versions of oatmeal that I make. And we're going to start off, the first one being the first one I made, maple brown sugar. Okay, you're going to start off with a canning jar. This is a pint. I'm not going to fill this up nearly all the way, but it's a good size to use. And then you're going to start measuring out your oatmeal. Now, you have to use old-fashioned rolled oats. You can't use the instant, nor can you use steel cut. They just won't work for this recipe. So get some rolled oats, doesn't matter what brand or anything like that. And most people use a half a cup. I don't eat that much oatmeal, so I'm going to use a third. But other than that, the measurements for everything are still pretty much the same. I kind of shortchanged that one a little bit. So there's your oatmeal. The next thing I'm going to put in is some brown sugar. Now you'll find I'm not real particular with measurements, and you don't have to be. It's a forgiving recipe. So about a teaspoon. That's maybe a little bit more. Then I'm going to add my cinnamon. If I can get it open, huh? And I put a good dollop in there. It just depends on how much you like cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, don't put it in. But I do, so I put a lot in there. And then we're going to use the maple syrup. And this is a real maple syrup, so you don't want to use too much because it's actually quite sweet. You just want that maple flavor in there, so that's probably about a teaspoon. Add more if you like it, but it might end up being a little too sweet for you. So that's all your main ingredients there. The next thing you're going to add is milk. Now with the oatmeal, you can use water if you want to. You can use milk. You can use almond milk. You know, just pick what it is you want, and then you're going to add that liquid. The rule of thumb is a 1-to-1 ratio of oatmeal to liquid. So if I did a third cup of that, then I should do a third cup of liquid. However, I also like my oatmeal a bit on the drippy side, so I might go a little bit over. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to go over just a little bit and pour that in. And that's really all you got to do. If you want, go ahead and stir it up. Throw some raisins or nuts in there if you want, or seeds, or whatever it is you want. Put your lid on and put it in the fridge overnight. Now overnight, you know, that just means about 8 hours. So if you like to eat oatmeal for dinner, then get this going in the morning. You'll have it ready for supper time. So the next one we're going to do is a super yummy one that I like. Paul loves it. So when I'm making oatmeal for Paul, then I tend to go over a little bit because Paul likes a little more than half a cup. So it, you know, just depends on your appetite. But this one's for me. So I got my oatmeal in there. This is going to be a banana peanut butter one. So here in this bowl, I mashed up about a half of a banana, a half of a large banana. Put however much you want in there. You don't have to mash it as fine as I did. If you want just chunks, and go right ahead and do that too. And then here for my peanut butter, I'm putting a good, probably over a teaspoon, but that's about what I have in there. I can get it off the spoon here. Maybe a little more. It's just so good. Get that in there. And then, for a little bit of sweetness, you don't need much because of that banana. But sweet in the morning's kind of good. Add just a little bit of honey to it. Gives it great flavor. Good enough for me. And then again, we're going to add our milk. Now stirring this up can be a little bit of a problem because of the stickiness. So either I don't stir it at all and I wait until the next morning and then stir it, or you can shake it up. Try and get it, you know, at least the oatmeal moved around a little bit. And there's that one. And then the last one we're going to do is a nice refreshing oatmeal. Because normally when I eat oatmeal, I eat it in the winter because it seems like a warm, comforting food. But it can be good in summer too. And I just haven't tried it in the summer months as of yet. But this one I think would be really good for the summer, being as the oatmeal's cold. So I got my oats in there. Now the next thing I'm going to add is berries. These are blackberries. And I didn't smash them or anything else like that. I'm just going to throw them in there, however many I want. And I want a lot. It's a good way to start off your day. I'm going to add, again, a little bit of honey. Gives that extra something special. And then I'm going to add vanilla. Not a lot, but a half a teaspoon. This I will measure out a little bit more, because you don't want too much. And the same thing goes with the honey. It's kind of sticky, so it might not, you know, mix up real well with a spoon, with everything being cold. So we're just going to put the lid on and give it a little bit of a shake. Oh, geez Louise, I forgot the milk. There we go. And here's the milk. And you set those all in the fridge for 8 hours. I have 3 that I made last night that I'm going to show you here in a second. Okay, these are the 3 I made last night. So we'll start off with this one. This is a blueberry one. I didn't use the blackberries. I did have frozen blueberries, so I used that instead. And if you mix it up, I'll show you what it looks like here. Here, oh, let me see. Can you see it? Here we go. See that? It looks great. And it actually tastes good. I can't believe it. You know, I never in a million years thought I would like cold oatmeal. But it tastes great. And if you're in a hurry in the morning, this is a great way to get yourself going, or your kids. Also, you can add almost anything you could think of to these oatmeals. A lot of people add yogurt. I haven't done that yet, but I may try it. It adds creaminess to it and some protein that'd be really good for you in the morning. This one here is brown sugar, the maple brown sugar. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. And here you go. Let's see here. There you go. Can you see that good? It even smells good. And lastly, this is the peanut butter banana one. Oh, It's definitely creamy. You can tell the difference with having mashed fruit and peanut butter in there. I'll show you what that looks like. See how creamy that looks? That looks great. Oh, and it smells good too, just like the other one. But anyhow, that is how you make overnight oats. It's super simple. They're great. They're full of fiber, good nutrition in here. Put what you want in them. And always have something in the fridge that you can munch on, whether it's breakfast, snack, lunch, whatever. Go ahead and make it. Try it yourself. And if you've been doing this for a while, let me know down in comments what you've put in yours and where you've had the most success. That'd be really interesting to hear about, and I'm sure other people would enjoy knowing it as well. Don't forget to subscribe. That would be awesome if you would do that. Head on over to homesteadingways.com and you can find so much homesteading information over there. Go down in the description box and not only will you find the ingredients and stuff down in there for these oatmeals, but I also have links in there for our social media on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. It was nice talking to you guys, and you take care.